what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Betha. I'm really glad to have you here. I'm really glad to be back to... This is why I don't like Lagos anymore. Can you hear pan? When I hear pan for where I did before. No pan for there, there's no bon pan where. But anyway, let's just continue. Guys, I'm happy to be back, okay? Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for not leaving me. In fact, thank you so much for subscribing even the more. Guys, I'm tired but let's quickly do small amebo. I know a lot of you have seen the interview Erica granted after she was disqualified, and I feel like it's already stale news. But for some reason, I know some of you would still want me to talk about it. So let's just go on ahead and listen to her for a little bit, and then I'll come back and tell you guys what I think about the apology, okay?
I have apologized to the housemates before leaving the house, and I would like to apologize to everybody who watched the show, all my supporters, the fans, my family, my friends. I am very sorry for my actions. I do not think Kidwaya feels the same way about me, but I don't really care about that. I think Kidwaya played a role in my getting strikes, but I think it's still my responsibility, and I feel like I also played a role in him getting strikes.
Obviously, that's not the full interview. I'm going to try and leave the link to the full interview in my description box, so you guys please check that out so you can listen to her for yourselves. But if you ask me what I think about the apology, I feel like we just need to cut her some slack, okay? Like, the deed has been done. There's really no need going back and forth. And yes, let me say something. Somebody was telling me, oh, I can see that you are an Erica fan. If it was Lucy that something like this happened to, you wouldn't have said this. Are you drunk? Did you drink something? Because last I checked, Lucy is one person that I really like in that house. As much as I come here to bash her, I still go on ahead to tell you guys that 1 minute I understand her, the next minute she's confusing me. But regardless, I don't think I've ever come on here to make it seem like, oh, Lucy, I hate that girl. If anything, I do not hate anybody. And I hate when people make assumptions that are not even realistic, okay? You don't know me, but you just assume that, oh, if it was Lucy that was disqualified, you would not say it like this. Lucy, Jare, anywhere you are, I pray that your bully business will go well, because I know that that's what you want to do. She told Ebuka that day that she would really love to turn her bully business, you know, her grilling business into a full-blown restaurant. Guys, once she does, I'm going to go and look for the restaurant. More first chop bully. This bully where Lucy done the shout for Biggie House, I need to go and taste it so that I'll come and tell you people that, okay, oh, I should take Tokam. Now so it be. Okay, back to the point. I feel like Erica was honest in this interview. You know, there was a part where she mentioned that Kidwaya had a hand in the strikes she got. And just when I was about to be like, huh, what are you saying, she now went on to say that even she herself, she had a role to play in Kidwaya's strike. So it's balanced, okay? I do not really have anything against her. And thank you so much for you guys that kept on correcting me in the other video where I said that she probably lost everything that she made during the show. A lot of you told me that as long as the winnings were not from Big Brother himself and everything, that she was still going to get it, and that Tacha made that known that she got it. So I'm guessing that the one Tacha mentioned at the reunion saying it was audio was probably the ones that, you know, outside people promised her and said, oh, I'll give you this, I'll give you that, I'll give you that, because she said it categorically at the reunion that all of them were audio. So that's why I felt like maybe she meant every single thing. But since you guys told me that Erica was still going to get her winnings, I'm glad to hear that, because again, she really needs the money. And you know, when she was giving this interview, she said she's really happy to be outside. To be honest, I'm happy that she's outside too, for two reasons here. I feel like she actually needs to get herself together, and I also feel like she needs to be around the people that truly care about her, because in that house you really cannot say if somebody actually cares about you genuinely. You know, you guys only know what you can see. You don't know what the person is doing when you're not together and all of that. So yeah, for these two reasons, I feel like she really needs people around her, people that genuinely care, and she needs to get herself back together, because the house really dealt with her emotionally, actually dealt with her. So yeah, I really don't want to say so much on the interview. I feel like it's self-explanatory. If you listen to her, you'd understand where she's coming from. You'd understand that she doesn't actually hate Lekon. Well, that's what she said. She said she doesn't hate Lekon. If anything, they have their disagreements and all of that, you know. She said quite a number of things that I was like, okay, that's fine. No need to actually judge, you know, because even if I did that house, I don't really know as Miss go take BA for that house, because that house, if you bring out the beast where they inside your body. But again, self-control is key in every single thing. If you know say your head no fit carry alcohol, stay away from it. If you know that, you know, there are things you will do and at the end of the day you regret it, please stay away from them even before you get angry. When you're angry, be quiet. I think it's high time I shared my watchwords with you guys, because I feel like we all need to know these things such that when we're in that space, we know how best to attack it. My mom used to actually paste these words I'm about to share on every single part of our house, you know, on the door, everywhere when we were growing up, because she felt like all her children had anger issues and she needed to say something to us, or she needed to just put something out there that will kind of control us. And I actually grew with those words. Okay, so let me just share that. It says anger is a small madness, so do nothing when you're angry, because what you will spoil will be more than what caused your anger. Those were the words my mom brought us up with. I mean, if I called any of my siblings right now, trust me, we are going to recite it like a poem. Okay, you know what, let's just try. Let me see if my sister is going to pick. Go.
Hello?
Alpha.
Fine, sir. Good evening.
Evening, how are you?
I'm fine.
What's that thing mommy always says about anger?
That is a small madness.
Yeah, so say it out for me.
Anger is a small madness. Do nothing when you're angry, because what you spoil will be more than what causes your anger.
I told you. Okay? Okay, bye.
Are you videoing me?
Yes, I'm videoing you. Bye-bye. Guys, I told you, I wasn't lying about it. Anyways, guys, I did not come on here to say a lot, because if I say I watch anything today, I just a lie. I got in, I was really tired, I slept, only for me to wake up. I saw that the housemates were having a darling task. I'm not really sure what this task is about, but I know they were split into 3 teams. We have Team Braids, Team Empress, and Team Crochet. Now for Team Braids, we have Prince, we have Tricky T, and we have Nengi. While for Team Empress, we have Kid Wire, we have Ozo, and we have V. Then for Team Crochet, we have Neo, we have Lekon, and we have Dora. So I'm guessing that the guys had to make the ladies' hair and all of that using the products that they got. I'm actually going to leave the pictures on the screen. I feel like the guys tried. If at all that was how we went, though, guys, let me know if you watched it. What happened? What was the task about? I also know that there was spoken words, and I know that when Tricky T was reading the whole brief and everything, he said Biggie was going to be judging them based on teamwork, creativity, and a depiction of an unstoppable woman. You know, so obviously after they made the hair, they also had the chance to do spoken words and all of that, and you know, the female housemates had to take pictures and all, but I'm not really sure. I really don't know. But I'm back home now, I'm settled, so I'm sure that from tomorrow I'll pick up. You guys are not going to miss out on any important gist again, I promise you. Okay, I promise you. Except, you know, life can happen, but as far as I know, that I'm sitting down here, you guys are not going to miss out on anything. I'm not going anywhere, I'm not traveling anywhere. So yes, I'm happy to be back. All right, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Like I said, a lot of people subscribed even in my absence of how many hours? Well, it was just yesterday now. It was just yesterday. Now wow. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I will definitely see you guys on the next one.